Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of race number 1. Now I hope you've all had a great week at work, and there's nothing better than finishing work on a Friday and knowing you're free for the weekend. Apart from finishing on a Friday and knowing it's the British Grand Prix this weekend, right? So let's get into it. Almost 500,000 people are apparently expected to be there over this weekend, so if you're watching this from Silverstone, just know I'm incredibly jealous. And that reminds me, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Toto Wolff spoke of a big upgrade package for this Grand Prix, and a little bit of an anticlimax, as all it was a new front wing. Don't get me wrong, it certainly had a massive reconstruction. Now originally I was very sceptical, but then I thought, maybe in the wind tunnel, these guys have built the front wing of all front wings, and will completely destroy the field. However, as usual, the W14 seems almost impossible to get into the right setup window. Both George and Lewis struggled throughout FP1 to keep the car under control and within the white lines. FP2 was a little bit more interesting. However, on the low fuel runs, once again, Mercedes was nowhere to be seen. However, on the longer run pace, it did look that Mercedes potentially could be the second fastest. However, this is not entirely accurate, as when Mercedes did their longer stints, it was a lot later in the session compared to the rest of the field. This is purely down to the issues they had in FP1 and having to delay the rest of their setup. Both George and Lewis have mentioned already that this was not their finest Fridays and that they just really don't understand this car at all, with both saying they hope the conditions will be different tomorrow and slightly cooler. But if there's one thing we all know about Mercedes, it's their ability to turn a poor Friday session into a better Saturday and hopefully give us a better race on Sunday. With both commenting on how important it is that Mick continues to do all the work in the sim all evening to try and perfect their setup for tomorrow's FP3 session. All in all, another weekend where it looks like the upgrades aren't going to have a massive impact. But we just have to wait and see. One good news is that McLaren are really starting to show pace, so it looks like this weekend we'll have a great battle to see who will get third place, as we all know who's going to finish first and second. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments, and also let me know where exactly you're watching this race from, as I know a lot of you will be from the UK already.